Hey everybody, I'm back again with another Minecraft Hardcore video. I spent a lot of time making this, so I hope you subscribe, like, and comment. This is my first hardcore world, and I have already survived 10 days in it. Can I survive to day 20? Let's find out. First things first, let's go over a little recap of what I did in the first 10 days. I fully constructed a cozy little cabin. I built a garden, started a mine, started a sugarcane farm, and started a pasture for cattle. Now let's go over some of the goals I have for the next 20 days. The first one is obvious: don't die. I would also like to find iron. This would allow me to make a bucket, which would let my farms have water and grow faster, and allow me to go to the nether. I would also like to finish the cattle pasture and start an animal farm. This would really help with the food issue. The last thing I want to do is expand the animal and crop farm. The day started and I decided to start with the cattle pen. I filled the rest of it with dirt, made a ring of fences around the outside. After that, I was done with a very productive day 11. Day 12 began and I finished the work I had started on day 11. I put fences around the rest of the pasture and placed a gate. Then I put torches on the corners of the pasture and used stone bricks and torches to make a little lamp pole on top of everything. After I checked my crops to see if I had anything I could use to get some animals, nothing had grown. I actually hate how long crops take to grow in hardcore. I decided to take my frustration out on some nearby fish with my sword. After that, I decided to then prepare for a mining trip so I could actually find some iron. Finally, I decided to make an organized storage room. Here's the final project. I have the rare loot chest, the building chest, the mining chest, the random chest, and the farming chest. After that, it was back to bed. Day 13 started and I finally mustered up the courage to kill a burning zombie on my property. After that rush of adrenaline, I started my mining trip. I sped it up because I just know that everybody loves watching 10 minutes of straight mining, so I just wanted to make everyone mad. After a while, I did find some copper, which I didn't care too much about because I hadn't played Minecraft in a while, so I didn't know it could actually be used for stuff. Last time I played, it was just garbage basically. I kept mining, and after what felt like an eternity, I finally found iron. I got so excited just to see it was a 2 vein. Oh. I decided not to give up yet, so I kept going. And what do you know, I finally found an 8 vein of iron. I decided to push my luck further and found a cave. And just like a minimum wage McDonald's worker having to deal with cleaning the customer bathroom, I decided it was way above my pay grade and saved it for another day. I went back to the surface and enjoyed my loot and went back to bed. Day 14 came and I started off by smelting my iron and making a bucket. I also realized that if I wanted to mine rare materials, I obviously needed an iron pickaxe, so I made one of those too. Next, I put water in my garden so my crops would hopefully grow faster, which this was something I have been wanting to do since the day I built the garden. That way, the food crisis would soon be over. Now that all that was done, I was bored, so with my new bucket, I attempted to make a cobblestone generator, and I had no clue what I was doing. As you can see, there were a lot of problems, but I put it off for the rest of the day, just like I do with all my problems. On day 15, I decided to get up and make an attempt to make a cobblestone generator, and I knew just about as much as cobblestone generators as I do gaining subscribers. Please subscribe, it's free. While you're at it, could you also please like, comment, and share this video? This video alone took me a grand total of like 30 hours to make, and I do it all just to bring you guys good content, so it would really mean a lot to me if you help support me and help me reach my goal of 50 subscribers by the end of July. After finally figuring out a solution more temporary than random luck, I decided to burn time and check my crops that were not even close to being done. I honestly just got sick of waiting, so harvest came early, until I realized I was not getting any crops more than what I had planted, which meant I had just reset all of my progress on them. After that pain, I was messing around with my crafting table, and you can now make copper armor. The last time I played this, the copper was useless. Like, you could only use it for those telescope thingies and lightning rods. I also sadly realized what the curse of binding was and figured that out the hard way, because now I couldn't wear all of my copper armor. So finally went to bed, and I was ready for adventure on day 16. Day 16 started, and I just had to check out my sparkly new armor. It actually looks like trash with the leather pants and the gold boots. Yep. I look like I did a thing where I went to Goodwill in the 60s and decided to throw that on. I decided to carefully start exploring the cave that I found earlier, but I was super cautious. I decided that it was better if I just went back home, and after realizing that this copper armor stuff did absolutely nothing for me, I devoted my resources to something that actually would help me, and I made a shield. This is probably the smartest thing I have done this entire series, because now I don't have to worry so much about skeletons. Then it was back to mining. I actually got some great loot. I found redstone, gold, and some iron. I also encountered a couple of monsters along the way, but I dealt with most of them. Most of them. I found a little more iron and gold, and then ran into a skeleton, which is exactly why I made the shield. And it worked perfectly. I also experimented and found out how to get the day counter to show up in the top left. I continued to strip mine, but I didn't find anything important, so I just returned home. When I got back, I smelted the loot I'd found and actually ate some food and took time for once to regenerate health. Then it was time for an absolutely amazing sleep. Day 17 started, and I was just getting bored and running out of things to do, so I decided that it was going to be a build day. I started by making a small pumpkin farm and used up some of the stone I'd gotten earlier. Then I moved on to a bigger sugarcane farm, which was always nice. And other than that, nothing really happened. After building both of those, I went back to bed, but I was getting super restless, and I honestly just wanted more action. Day 18 came, and I was still extremely restless. I finished planting the sugarcane, and you know what, I decided that I was going to find some cattle for the pasture, because why not? I eventually actually found one, and it did take a while to get back, but I finally got it into the pasture. Now it was time for the second one. Yay! I started adventuring and came across a very good group of pigs. So after collecting more food, I eventually ran into a beach. I was about to turn back when something caught my eye. It looked like a ruin, but I wasn't sure. I thought about making a boat, but I just decided against it. No need to waste wood. I swam closer and closer until I saw that it was a ruin. These have hit or miss luck when I find them in terms of loot, but I decided I would check anyway. I saw some kelp floating, and I decided to pick it up because I actually know it's really good for smelting. I was gathering it when all of a sudden I lost 5 hearts. I frantically looked around and yeah, I died because a drown with a trident snuck up on me. Well, here's a live replay of it for anyone that wants that. And sorry for the mic quality on that because I was using my headset instead of my good mic when I was playing.
Help's always good, I guess. Oh, no.
Well, I was hoping to survive longer. I mean, I did last quite a while for my first hardcore world, and I did actually make some good progress. I mean, I made a nice little house, a pasture by it, a makeshift stone generator, pumpkin and sugarcane farm, a little garden, and actually a pretty good mine. Here's where I died. I mean, there were 3 chests here, which probably had really good loot, but look at all the drowns. I mean, I never would have survived. I probably should have been way more careful, but whatever. I mean, it was only 18 days. Hopefully another time I can make it longer. I hope you enjoyed this series, as short as it was. And if this video gets over 50 views, 10 likes, 3 subscribers, and I get 5 comments saying I should do another one, I will start a new hardcore series. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and support my channel.